Happy National Read Aloud Day, everyone. We were planning on some guest readers coming into the elementary today, but unfortunately, with the weather being the way it is, we are not able to do so. So we will have some guest readers next week. But I did want to celebrate National Read Aloud Day with you and everybody else in the community. The book today I want to read is Black Dog by Levi Pinfold. It's a pretty interesting story about perspective with the family. So one day, a black dog came to visit the Hope family. Mr. Hope was first to see it. "My goodness," he cried, dropping his toast. He didn't waste any time calling the police. "There's a black dog the size of a tiger outside of my house," he told the policeman. The policeman laughed. "What should I do?" asked Mr. Hope. "Don't go outside," said the policeman, and put down the phone. So he's looking outside the window. He must see something pretty scary. Mrs. Hope was next to get up. "My goodness," she cried, dropping her mug of tea. She didn't waste any time calling for Mr. Hope. "Did you know there's a black dog the size of an elephant outside?" she yelled. "Yes," said Mr. Hope. "What should we do?" she asked. "Turn out the light so it doesn't know we're here." See, she's looking outside and knew. She's dropping the tea that she was making. Adeline Hope was next up. "My goodness," she cried, dropping her toothbrush. She didn't waste any time calling in for her parents. "Did you know there's a black dog the size of a Tyrannosaurus Rex outside?" "Yes," said Mr. and Mrs. Hope together. "What should we do?" asked Adeline. "Close the curtains so it can't see us." Maurice Hope was next up. "My goodness," she cried, dropping his teddy bear. He didn't waste any time calling in for the family. "Did you know there's a black dog the size of Big Jeffy outside?" "What's a Big Jeffy?" asked Adeline Hope. "Never mind that. What should we do?" demanded Maurice. "Hide under the covers," they all wailed. It was then that the youngest member of the Hope family, called Small for short, noticed that there was something going on. "What are you all doing under there?" "We're hiding from the black dog," they whispered. "Oh, you are such sillies," said Small, opening the front door. "Don't go out there," cried her family. "The hound will eat you up. It'll munch your head. It'll crunch your bones." But Small went anyway. Outside, the black dog leaned down towards her and breathed. "Golly, you are big," said Small. "What are you going to do, you guffin?" The black dog snuffed at her. It's a pretty big dog. "All right then," she said. "If you're going to eat me, you'll have to catch me first." And with that, she scurried into the lowering trees. As she ran, she made up a song. "You can't follow where I go unless you shrink, or don't you know?" The black dog followed. As Small hurried toward the frozen pond, under the little bridge and over the ice, she sang, "Your paws are thick, ice is thin, a great big dog just might fall in." And the black dog followed. Next she scuttled through the playground, down the slide and around the merry-go-round, singing, "You might be big, I might be small, but I'm not afraid of you at all." And still the black dog followed. Finally, Small had run all the way back to the house. "You'll find out why they all hide if you follow me inside." And with that, Small tumbled into her warm home with the cat flap. She really was that small. And so, by now, was the black dog. Inside, Small grabbed a laundry basket, and as the black dog scrambled in behind her, she covered with a loud "Ha!" Just then, the rest of the Hope family popped up from behind their barricade. "You haven't munched," cried Mrs. Hope. "You haven't been crunched," cheered Mr. Hope. "You haven't been eaten," yelled Maurice Hope, missing a poetic opportunity. "But where's the black dog?" said Adeline. Without a word, Small lifted the basket. The rest of the Hope family was extremely pleased to see that the black dog was neither huge nor as scary as they all feared. "He doesn't seem fierce at all." "Now that I really look at him," said Mr. Hope. The rest of the family agreed. "We were silly," said Adeline. Only Small knew the right thing to do. Everyone was quiet for a while, thinking about how brave Small had been. "You've got a lot of courage facing up to a big, fearsome thing like that," said Mrs. Hope. There was nothing to be scared of, you know, replied Small Hope as she sat by the fire, and the big black dog followed. The end. Well, I hope you have a great rest of the day. Maybe take some time to read aloud with some family and friends, both today and over the weekend. Have a great weekend and stay warm.